Fala rapaziada, começando mais um vídeo aqui no canal Na Ponta da Língua. Sejam bem-vindos para mais um vídeo. No vídeo de hoje eu estou compartilhando com vocês mais uma aula que eu tive lá no Cambly. Eu achei incrível a quantidade de pessoas que me conheceram só pelo Cambly. Agora há pouco eu iniciei um projeto, está dando aulas de inglês pro pessoal ali nível básico. E toda vez que alguém fecha comigo, eu pergunto, pô, mas aí como você me conheceu, chegou até mim e tal? E todo mundo fala que foi pelo Cambly. Então já sabendo que vocês gostam, vocês se amarram bastante em aulas lá no Cambly, fui lá e trouxe mais uma aqui pra vocês. Essa aula já tem um tempinho já, na verdade umas 3 semanas quase, também não é tanto tempo assim também não. Bom, peço que vocês fiquem até o final, no final eu sempre volto, falo mais coisa aqui com vocês, então sem muito mais enrolações, vamos que vamos aí.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So, can you see me?
Yeah, I see you fine. Quick question for you. How do you have 8 hours?
Oh, no. I'd like to have, 10 minutes.
No. My question is, how did you get 8 hours?
Oh, I have a YouTube channel where I share
Okay.
all my experience.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, as soon as you say you, because the only time I ever see this type of time is somebody who's being sponsored.
Yeah. So, I'd like to ask you, can I post our conversation today?
Yeah, just give me 1 second because there's a noise going on in the background, so let me get it all quiet for you. Yeah?
Okay, no problem.
What do you want me to talk about in the video? What do you want to do in the video?
I'd like to have a casual conversation, so I'd like to know, how are you? Who are you?
Sure.
And what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey man, what's going on? What's your name?
Well, my name is Mateus. I'm Mateus. What's your name?
Okay. My name is Donovan. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Well, where do you live? Where are you from?
Well, I'm originally from Houston, Texas, and I'm back home at the moment, but I'll probably go to Mexico very soon.
Oh, why?
Just to visit old friends.
Oh, nice. And hablas español?
Sí. Hablo español.
So, how did you learn Spanish? Because I'm learning Spanish.
Okay.
I'd like to have some tips,
Well, to be honest with you, the best way to learn is just going to the place. Which I know is difficult for some people because nobody really has the time, but I learned all of my course. Yeah. To be honest though, I mean, for example, where I stayed a month. No, I stayed 3 months and I was working there, but my cost of life was maybe $400 or $500 a month. So it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I was living with 3 Mexicans and they never spoke to me in English. So I was forced to learn, which I definitely think is the best way to learn a language. But if you can't have that, you just have to immerse yourself. Completely immersed, yeah. Completely immersed.
Yes. For example, I've been learning English by myself for 2 years. And
Good, nice.
I live in Brazil. And here in Brazil, nobody speaks English. So I have to watch TV shows, YouTube videos, and I have to talk. For example, I'm here because I like to talk, and because I'd like to improve my English,
Good,
So when I talk, for example, when I talk to you, I'm improving my speaking skills and my listening skills. So that's a good way. Right now, we are in a real conversation,
we're having a real conversation. Exactly.
Yes, we are having. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Never be sorry for your language. No.
Okay.
I've lived in 12 different countries.
Oh, which countries?
All right. So Germany, Mexico, Italy, France, Spain.
Oh my gosh.
Costa Rica, Colombia, South Africa, Turkey, China, Thailand. I'm forgetting something. India.
Oh my! But why did you live in so many different countries?
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why not? Because I can. I mean,
Oh,
when you work online and stuff like that, just I do as I please. That's
and
why I can go visit my friends in Mexico for a month if I want to. And then I can just, if the COVID wasn't, rampant still, I could do whatever I wanted, literally. I mean, there's some countries that are maybe a little bit too expensive for me, but the majority of them I can go. It's more because what people don't understand is that if you go to live in a country, you don't spend as much money as if you go to travel for 1 week, it's the same as spending the money in 2 months.
yes, exactly. Yes.
And I don't care about tourist things. I want to know the people. I want to know the culture. This is why I travel.
And when you go to those countries, do you speak
Mhm.
English or those languages?
My German isn't as good as it used to be because I don't hang out with Germans. So
Hmm.
what's the point? French, Spanish, English. I understand a lot of Italian. Um, and I don't speak any of the other languages. So most of the time it's English, or we just don't speak a language. We can try to, but it's more about using the hands and the body
Yes,
because
yes.
65% of what we do is with the body.
Exactly.
Exactly. So you can go to Russia and not speak Russian and be in a village and still communicate with people just because if you do this, they know that you want to drink. If you do this, they know you want to eat.
Yes, and the good part to learning. Actually, you speak English. You are a native English speaker,
Hmm.
and the good part to speaking English, you can go anywhere, right?
What do you mean?
For example,
You mean I can speak English anywhere?
yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, that is true. But I mean, just the style of things that I do, I don't mind. I can go to Russia for a month and speak to nobody in English. I don't care. I really don't, because it's just for me. I still have fun,
Hmm.
because when you can't speak the same language, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy sometimes because of the miscommunication, but it's fun, and I like it. So it's not a big deal to me. I can go through villages where nobody speaks the. Actually, in Romania, I went to a village of 200 people. Nobody spoke English, but I did find a family that spoke Spanish.
And you speak Spanish.
Yeah, yeah, and it was in Romania. So it's really because I was wearing a Valencia jacket from Spain, and he asked me if I was from there in Spanish. Like, no, why are you speaking in Spanish? He's like, oh, my dad is from Valencia. My mom is
Uh,
Romanian, and my dad is from there. So it's a small world. You can always find people. That's why when you want to attract certain things, this is the best. Your shirt.
exactly.
You wear because, for example, if you wear a Brazilian team jersey or a shirt that says something in Brazilian, they will. It does not matter where you are, they will find you because they'll see you and they'll come up to you and talk to you.
Yes,
So there's always
exactly.
ways to get around it. That's why, because if you have a sports team from a country that speaks English, people that speak English when they see you, they'll talk to you.
And that's a good way to make new friends, right? Hang
Exactly.
out. And
Exactly.
for example, if you need any help, somebody's gonna help you, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how I use that method to meet Colombians in the US
Uh-huh.
because I have Colombian jerseys. I have two. So one for the national team and one for Cali. So if I go out with these on, automatically Colombians will always come up to me and talk to me.
And you are an English teacher, and how's to
How is it teaching? Oh, it's got its ups and downs.
let's say, I'm
Some
sorry, like a
it's
dance?
got its ups and downs.
Oh, okay, okay,
Ups and
but
downs, yeah.
why?
Well, I mean, there's good things in there, because I think teaching a language is difficult because everyone is very nervous about their language skills. So that means students come, they, yeah, teach me. And then a week later they disappear because they just
Uh,
can't. They can't. And a lot of people don't like to be corrected.
mhm.
And you see this happens a lot because I have students say, correct me every time I make a mistake. And I do, and then they don't want to talk anymore. So and then they get angry that I don't correct them. So it's like, I don't know what you want from me.
Yes, you as an English teacher, you cannot understand like why, you know.
No, I mean, I understand why, but the point is, I'm always adapting. And the issue, though, is that they'll say, correct me, and I correct them, but they don't want to talk anymore. So I stop correcting them, or I don't correct as much. Then they get upset that I'm not correcting them. And I say, but you're not talking. I don't know what you want from me. Like, so it's some are great, you know. I have some students that like I love, like I can't wait to have class with them, you know. And we have really good structure, and we do lots of repetition, because I think repetition, the two most important things for me is repetition, just constantly repeating things, and that includes
over and over, right?
Exactly. And listening, you know, you get to where you are, you don't need to practice speaking. It's really not necessary, but listening is the most essential thing. Because the more you listen, the more you understand how you say it. The more your brain is getting refreshed. You don't have to speak. It's not necessary.
Yeah. So it was a pleasure to talk to you today.
You too, my friend.
I hope see you again, all right?
Yeah. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bom, então é isso, rapaziada. Essa foi mais uma aula minha lá no Cambly. Se você gostou, deixa o like aqui embaixo, compartilhe com algum amigo seu, vai estar me ajudando muito mesmo. Como vocês puderam ver durante o vídeo, também tá aparecendo aqui na tela agora. Se quiser ganhar 15 minutos grátis para ter uma aula grátis lá no Cambly, use o meu código GOMES, também tá aqui na descrição. E caso você tenha alguma dúvida sobre, na hora, alguma dificuldade, me chama lá no Instagram que eu vou estar tentando te ajudar. Tá tudo aqui na descrição. Então é isso, muito obrigado pelo seu like, a sua visualização. Vejo vocês no próximo vídeo. Tamo junto e valeu!